Before everyone could finish speaking, Gu Feng walked alone into the depths of the secret realm. Captain Gu is really too responsible. Yeah, risking himself, he truly is our good captain. Such an outstanding person is just an unplanned individual. If he successfully changes jobs, wouldn't he be soaring to the heavens? Although Bai Ningning was very worried about Gu Feng's safety, seeing the confident look in his eyes, she knew this man was not just putting on a brave face. If he said he had a way, then he definitely had a way. If he said he could come back safely, then he would surely come back safely. Alright, then let's hurry and prepare for battle. Received. The main force then began to split into groups, and those who were grouped entered the building to prepare in advance. After leaving the main force, Gu Feng also found a high point to stop. How could I possibly go draw the monsters myself? Of course, I'm going to have my Ri-Tian draw the monsters. Come out. Ri-Tian. It's time for the Paw Patrol to shine. Ri-Tian wagged its little tail and was summoned. Woof. Where's the little bitch? Where's the female dog? Ahem, the female dog hasn't arrived yet. But right now, there's an urgent task that needs your help. Woof. What task? 5 boss-level creatures have emerged in the zombie secret realm. I've already dealt with one, leaving 4. Now I need you to lure those 4 bosses over to me, while drawing the zombie tide towards the entrance of the secret realm. Do you understand? Woof. I guarantee I'll complete the task. Then go. Ri-Tian ran off with its little short legs towards the depths of the secret realm. Gu Feng summoned skeleton soldiers to guard the entrance of the building. About 40 minutes later, a crisp dog bark came from not far away, followed by the sound of countless footsteps running. They're coming. Gu Feng stood up and looked down. He discovered a massive horde of about 2,000 to 3,000 zombies. Although the number wasn't too large, the size and physique of these zombies were clearly different from before. A significant portion of them were even wearing equipment. These are mutated zombies. And all of them are mutated zombies. Mutated zombie, health 3000, attack 150, defense 50, magic defense 50 skills, frenzied bite, T-virus infection. The attributes of these mutated zombies are much higher than those of ordinary zombies. This is going to be tough. Gu Feng checked the other types of mutated zombies. Mutated zombie warrior, level 14, health 3800, attack 185, defense 60. Magic defense 60 skills, charge, heavy strike, sweep, T-virus infection. Mutated zombie assassin, level 11, health 3380, attack 158, defense 40, magic defense 40. Skills, stealth, backstab, poison dagger. T-virus infection. Mutated zombie mage, level 12, health 2930, spell damage 177, defense 40, magic defense 40. Skills, fireball, fire resistance, warm current, T-virus infection. Mutated zombie priest. Mutated zombie ranger. After seeing these mutated zombies that were once professionals, Gu Feng couldn't help but furrow his brows. This is going to be tough. No, I should say absolutely unbeatable. Although the attributes of mutated zombies far exceed those of ordinary zombies, with our defensive tactics, we could still manage to fight them off under a pincer attack. But the problem is that 1/3 of the mutated zombies are those who were once professionals, which undoubtedly spells doom for ordinary professionals. How can a team of professionals deal with a horde of zombies that is several times or even a dozen times larger than their own? They rely on the zombies' short reach and lack of ranged attacks to win against greater numbers. But now, there are ranged units among the zombies, and they are powerful mutants. As long as a few ranged units focus fire on a single target, they can instantly kill a professional. Once a professional dies, it will quickly turn into a zombie, causing chaos in the formation. If this group of mutated zombies charges forward, the professional team will surely suffer heavy casualties, and there's even a possibility of total annihilation. And when Gu Feng clearly saw the boss's attributes, his judgment became even more resolute. We absolutely cannot let this group of zombies pass. At the end of the line were 4 boss-level zombies. Leading the way was a zombie with a deformed foot, its right foot bent outward at a 90-degree angle from the ankle, and prolonged friction with the ground had worn away the flesh, leaving it to walk solely on the shin bone, with only a bit of flesh hanging on the outer side of the calf, as if it could fall off at any moment. It was clad in tattered warrior gear, but it was still recognizable that it had once been a warrior. Its right hand dragged a long-handled axe, the blade scraping against the ground, and combined with its uneven gait, it produced a rhythmic metallic scraping sound. However, this zombie king had an unusually large head, which looked somewhat out of place. Mutated Zombie King Warrior, LV.20, Health 100,000, Attack 800, Defense 100, Magic Defense 100. Skills, Charge, Heavy Strike, Sweep, Leap Attack, Taunt, Whirlwind Slash, Super T-Virus Infection Hiss. A Level 20 Zombie King. 100,000 health points, 800 attack points. 3 axe strikes can kill an ordinary professional. This is simply terrifying. By the way, how could a level 15 dungeon spawn a level 20 boss? Could it be that a level 20 professional died here and then turned into a zombie, eventually evolving into a zombie king over time? That seems quite possible. But what's with that big head? Gufeng continued to check the attributes of the other zombie kings. Mutated Zombie King Assassin, LV.20, Health 80,000, Attack 750, Defense 80, Magic Defense 80 Skills, Stealth, Backstab, Smoke Bomb, Poison Dagger. Super T-Virus Infection Mutated Zombie King Priest, LV.20, Health 87,000, Spell Damage 670, Defense 80, Magic Defense 80 Skills, Slow Healing, Healing Spell, Holy Strike, Purification, Super T-Virus Infection Mutated Zombie King Ranger, LV.20. After seeing the attributes of the other three zombie kings, the usually calm Gufeng appeared somewhat unsettled. All four zombie kings are level 20. All evolved from professionals after death, and they all have a big head. Under normal circumstances, such a probability would be impossible. There is definitely something wrong with this secret realm crisis. Someone is absolutely manipulating things from the shadows. We cannot let these four corpse kings and this group of mutated zombies get through. The team of professionals will surely be unable to resist and will definitely be wiped out. Fortunately, your brother Chen is here. As long as I make a slight move, your conspiracy will not succeed. Let me crush your scheme. Gufeng checked his skills and fell into contemplation. Which skill should I use? If I use an ordinary high-level skill and fail to take down these four bosses in one hit, I might also fall into danger. It's safer to use an awakening skill. But I absolutely cannot use the obliteration black hole anymore. It's best to use a skill that can disguise this massacre as a natural phenomenon or a natural disaster. That way, my suspicion will be minimal. Then I'll use this skill. Storm Twin Tornado, Wind Mage level 60 awakening skill. Summons two highly destructive dragon tornadoes to shred enemies. Deals 1000% magic damage per second, lasting for 30 seconds. During the duration, the direction of the tornadoes can be controlled. Suddenly, two tornadoes whip up in the secret realm, scattering the zombie army, and the corpse kings vanish without a trace. This reason isn't too far-fetched, right? I think it's fine. Moreover, I don't have to worry about the level 60 awakening skill destroying the secret realm. Let's go with it. Die. Ants. Storm Twin Tornado. The originally calm sky suddenly turned wild with wind, and then two S-shaped whirlwinds formed abruptly within the horde of zombies. The whirlwinds grew larger like coiling snakes, instantly merging into two black tornadoes dozens of meters high. Boom! The clear sky was instantly filled with dark clouds, and thunder rolled. Following that, a torrential downpour fell like a bucket being tipped over. At the top of the tornadoes, two furious dragon heads stirred the sky. The tornadoes spiraled upward like two dragon bodies intertwining. The zombie horde was swept up like flimsy scraps of paper into the tornadoes, and the force of the two tornadoes tore and rubbed against each other, instantly shredding the zombies caught within into pieces by the black wind blades. Mutated Zombie Death, gain 1000 experience points. Mutated Zombie Mage Death, gain 1200 experience points. Mutated Zombie Warrior Death, gain 1300 experience points. In an instant, countless kill notifications flooded into Gufeng's mind. Then came the continuous sounds of leveling up. Ding! Congratulations, you have reached level 16. Ding! Congratulations, you have reached level 17. Ding! Congratulations, you have reached level 18. Gufeng's leveling up only stopped when he no longer gained experience from killing mutated zombies. Mutated Zombie Death, gain 1 experience point. Mutated Zombie Death, gain 1 experience point. This side is done, and don't think you can escape from the other side. And you four corpse kings, come in too. Gufeng commanded the two tornadoes to wreak havoc on the entire street of corpses. Not only the corpses but even the old cars on the roadside were caught up in the whirlwinds. The large trees on both sides of the street were uprooted, and those flimsy buildings collapsed with a crash, subsequently being sucked into the tornadoes. Gufeng looked at the scene before him and couldn't help but feel a bit guilty. This natural disaster, is it a bit too destructive? With 1000% magic damage per second, the mutated zombies with over 3000 health points couldn't withstand even a second before being torn to shreds. Even the corpse kings with 70 or 80,000 health points couldn't endure a complete skill. Mutated Corpse King Priest Death gained 50,000 experience points. Mutated Corpse King Ranger Death gained 50,000 experience points. Mutated Corpse King Assassin Death gained 50,000 experience points. 3 bosses fell one after another, but what puzzled Gufeng was that even after his skill ended, there was no notification of the Zombie King Warrior's defeat. That shouldn't be. The Zombie King Warrior has 100,000 health, but my magic damage is 550. One of my skills can deal at least 150,000 damage. It can't possibly still be alive. Could it be hiding? Gufone looked around for the last boss's trace, but seeing the world reduced to ruins by the storm twin tornado, he decided to stop searching. Forget it. I won't look anymore, it's probably buried under the rubble of some building. Let it have a dog's life. On the other side, the team of professionals was still ambushed in the buildings on both sides of the street, waiting for the horde to arrive. Suddenly, a fierce wind began to blow outside, followed by a torrential downpour that fell like buckets of water. Is it windy? Is it raining? Should we bring in the laundry? What a strong wind. This must be at least level 12. Everyone, look over there. It seems like there are 2 tornadoes. The crowd leaned out of the windows to check, discovering 2 tornadoes wreaking havoc several kilometers away. No wonder the wind suddenly picked up so much. It turns out there are 2 tornadoes over there. These tornadoes look incredibly powerful. I hope they don't come our way. From what I know about weather, the wind direction isn't moving towards us, so everyone can rest easy. Oh, then I'm relieved. It seems like the direction of these tornadoes is where Gufone is heading. I hope Captain Gufone doesn't run into any trouble. Shut your crow's mouth. Captain Gufone is so strong, how could anything happen to him? But Gufone has been out for 2 hours, and he hasn't brought back a single zombie, nor has he returned himself. I'm really a bit worried about him. The crowd also wore worried expressions, all looking in the direction Gufone had left. In the distance, the 2 terrifying tornadoes gradually dissipated, and as they did, the sky began to clear, with the fierce wind and rain stopping instantly. Is that it? The tornadoes didn't last long at all. Just like me. Bai Ningning brushed her disheveled hair and found the 2 tornadoes a bit strange. But since they were far away, she only felt it was odd. Bang! 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 Just then, a zombie with only its upper body suddenly fell from the sky and landed heavily on the ground. Everyone looked over at the same time. Mutated Zombie King Warrior, LV.20. Remaining health 280, remaining attack power 378, remaining defense power 30, remaining magic defense power 30, skill, all ineffective. It's the Zombie King. And it's a level 20 mutated Zombie King. How did the Zombie King fall from the sky? Is this a new attack method? But why does it only have half a body? And its head seems noticeably larger than other zombies. That's not just a little bit bigger. I'm starting to suspect it's the big-headed son turned into a zombie king. What? Did the big-headed son end up like this? Bai Ningning quickly commanded. The zombie king has appeared. The zombie army is likely to come soon. Everyone, get into battle mode immediately. Everyone's nerves immediately tensed up, entering battle mode. Ha 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 ha. Ha. But after waiting for a long time, not a single zombie appeared, only this half-bodied mutated zombie king slowly crawling on the ground. Chinhui, growing a bit impatient, said, I say, by the top. Scholar, this zombie king only has a little over 200 health left. Shouldn't we kill it first? Bai Ningning calmly and confidently replied, let's not act rashly, this could very well be a trap. Think about it, how could the incredibly powerful zombie king appear so helpless in front of us? And it's a level 20 mutated zombie king. Don't you find it strange to look at its attributes? All skills are ineffective. And both attack and defense are halved. Moreover, its head is clearly larger than that of an ordinary zombie. It's very likely that if we kill it, it will immediately mutate. It could turn into a giant zombie monster. Its 280 health points are just a facade, this is definitely a trap. We absolutely cannot act rashly.